All right, I'm gonna put this video off, and I want you to listen to me. Like everybody in AMC should listen. Everybody holding AMC should like listen to me on this. And I've known this before, and I touched on it. I always talked about the the people, the biggest players are involved in this. I'm gonna say something now based on I'm looking at everything, and the last piece that triggered me because it bad taste in my mouth to start looking at everything. This squeeze should have already happened tenfold over. Two things are happening here. Either AMC is beyond bigger than what I can conceive in my brain, like in ways that I don't even know how this thing was, because I already in my brain think this is like beyond big. I am thinking, and I've said it before in the past, but now I'm really gotten to that point where it's like, I think this is technically like the biggest play. I think they've oversold this. I don't know what kind of derivatives they've tied to this. I think this has grown to something where it's beyond anything that like we could even fathom or add up. And for that, it has certain protections as far as like not letting this thing. Or the other one, somebody or a group of people, very important people, will go down if this thing goes up. I cannot understand this at this point anymore, how this is just a normal stock play. It just doesn't happen. Popcorn letter, that letter, as far as a filing with the SEC, like the way it was all done, the timing, the updated settlement stuff, everything about this, Allegheny, everything, the creation of Ape, how this was managed, all the people speaking in the background, all the emails and everything, and I'm like, this is that stock. That's all I can tell you. This is that stock. I've always had the inclinings and stuff, and I've had, the scary motherfuckers reach out to me, and I get it, and stuff like that. But now I understand. Not going to say publicly whatever, because at the end of the day, where's the hard facts? But that being said, people understand something. This is beyond what we know. This is beyond what we can think. You just don't, things like this just don't happen. Is the play over? No. But like if you see in my expression now, like I'm starting to like, look behind the curtain a little bit more, like that type of stuff. So just understand my thoughts on AMC right now as we stand is it over? Hell no. Because I don't think they can keep this thing up publicly. I can't. I mean, yeah, they control the media and everything else, but that's the last piece of the puzzle onto this. If it doesn't make sense to you, understand something. What's going on today, that cost to borrow drop, those shares popping up, everything, this ain't a real stock no more. This ain't by a long shot, and in more ways than it was in the past. And people have to be like, oh, no, it's not. No, trust me. Has anybody made money on any stocks, like big money, real money, since this whole meme stock stuff started, after GameStop kicked off, after the people, after we made money in GameStop? Like, has anybody made any real money? No. See, but the thing is that AMC is the one that hasn't disappeared. AMC is the one that hasn't evaporated. AMC is the one that people are still in. This is the hook that got that big fish. And that big fish or big fishes, they got the protection there. Thinking for how long and how much. I think this is bigger than everybody thinks. There's just no way they will get this type of like protection. So, giant hooks.